Hello, I'm Jake from STREAMLINE. Today I'm just going to show you very quickly how to change the DI resin on your 25 litre or 50 litre trolley system. So simply take a screwdriver and undo these screws from the bracket on the back of the trolley system. Once you've undone the first screw, just simply loosen the next screw and you should be able to just swing the bracket round. Once you've done so and the DI vessel is loose, simply take the connector on this side of the DI vessel, pull the little sleeve in at the top of the connector and you should be able to release the pipe on the side. This will enable you to take the actual DI vessel off the system, and then what you'll be able to do is simply just unscrew the head. If you take the vessel between your feet and twist the head anti-clockwise, you can simply unscrew it. Once you've fully unscrewed the head and riser, just simply pull it out of the DI vessel, shake off any excess resin that's being held on there. What you'll notice on the DI vessel head is that it has an O-ring around the top of the head, just to stop any water from leaking through once you've tightened it up. So just make sure you don't let that drop off when changing the resin, because you'll certainly need it when you have to screw the resin vessel head back up. Once you've removed the DI vessel head, just simply drain off any excess water that might be left in the resin vessel. Just make sure there's no resin going straight down the drain. Once you've removed the DI vessel from the 25 litre trolley, you just empty out the waste resin. Just dispose of it in a suitable manner. This resin is not harmful to the environment. So once you've emptied out all the waste resin, simply refill the container with the new resin. We recommend using the Tulsion MB115 resin for the best performance. Either you can just pour this new resin straight into the container, or you can use a cup to refill it. We always recommend refilling the container with the new resin right up to the line shown on the label here. This is roughly about 3/4 full. In this case, this resin vessel is 7 litres, so it's roughly around about 5 litres full. Once you've filled it to this line, simply take your riser and your head and pop this attachment back into the DI vessel. You may need to twist the riser just to get it back into the DI vessel head. Make sure you line up the head straight so that you don't cross thread the head on this resin vessel. Simply twist the resin vessel head clockwise until it's hand tight. So take your DI vessel, make sure the black connector is on the right hand side, and just make sure the grooves on the bottom line up with the DI vessel head, just so that you can simply put the grooves onto the trolley axle. Once your DI vessel is back in place on the trolley, just take a screwdriver and screw up the bolts again. Once the bolts are nice and tight, just take the black hose and simply reinsert it back into the connector on the side of the DI vessel. Make sure that's nice and tight, properly pushed in, and that's the process of changing the resin on your 25 litre trolley.